Oh,
Yeah, go for it.
thanks. So it's a dumb question, Coach.
You didn't need permission.
Well, sure I do. It's Kev's the guy.
Okay, all right.
It's a dumb question, but how good would a win feel at this point? I know there's a long season. To get a victory,
At home.
Yes.
In front of fans that have supported us for years. Yeah, it'll feel really good if we can get there.
Jackson mentioned you guys don't want to add any extra pressure, calling it a must game, but it would be nice. What's the balance between that, not
There's
putting
no
pressure?
must-win games until playoffs when you're one and done. There's internal pressure, there's external pressure from media, from X, places like that. Most of the time, it's always people, human beings, good pros, feel it internally first. So, it'd be good for them to get that off their back.
Health-wise, we see Steph here. I did not see João. Is there any new updates on either guy?
Steph's looking good, but we'll hold him out one more game. João Paulo is just on a daily basis. Albert's in full, Yaimar's in full. Reed's still working off the side. Obviously, Pedro's a ways out.
What was the issue with Rodilio?
Hamstring injury.
It was a hamstring injury. Okay. And then we saw the U23 roster came out. Was there any conversations with Josh as far as his potentially getting called in?
I think they were on preliminary lists. Conversations internally, externally with the national team, yes. Henry would be better to talk to you about all of the you know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Intricacies. But yeah, there have been conversations.
I'm guessing though you don't mind that he's staying here
No.
for the others would be missing a game.
No, we went from missing 6 or 7 guys to missing half.
You talked about the need to build from the middle. Just how important is that, and what did you stress that this week?
Well, we've been stressing our build out and then attacking half and final third. We'll see what Colorado brings. Remember, it's a new coach. He's from the Red Bull Romnick School of Coaching. We'll see what he does, how high up the field they want to press, but they will press. So breaking that initial pressure, getting yourself into the areas of the field that you want versus them dictating where we're going to play. So it'll be interesting.
When you press and you get the ball, you've talked about the need to be patient. It's also a balance to try, I think, your philosophy, team, to get the ball out in 6 seconds forward.
Well, first look is always forward. We are a good transition team. We're also a good possession team. So, finding the right balance of going but not rushing, first pass forward versus forcing something in. Those are all decisions that players have to make on the field. We can message it, but they have to make plays.
I know it's kind of early in the season, but does it matter that they played 3 games to your 2, and you guys had the week off while they played?
Has it felt like maybe Christian on the right side hasn't been as involved as in the past? Maybe you guys are predominantly playing on the left side. Is there anything to that at all?
I don't know if statistically that's true or not.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I'm trying to think the eye test. He's been influential, him and Alex still. I don't think we're playing more down the left.
Yeah, but particularly just on Christian's side, just test eye-wise, what have you seen from him, and what can he do better this game?
I mean, some of our best chances always come down from the right. We're trying to balance left and right. I don't think there's anything there.
The partnership between Jordan and Raul, is that something that continues to develop, continues to grow? Is that something that's set?
Work in progress. But they're both good soccer players. They'll figure it out.
When you look at the tape out of this new Colorado team, I mean, you said that they're, because of the style of play, they should press more. It kind of felt like against RSL, they kind of played the mid-block to start off, and then they press. Is that something that you're expecting from them?
Yeah.
Maybe a little bit more conservative
they
here?
had a good result away from home. I don't think they're going to change their tactics.
Coach, Robert Rodriguez is one goal away from tying the franchise record. What do you make of his time in Seattle? And what are some of your favorite memories since he's
very successful. His time in Seattle has been very successful. Favorite moments? I mean, there's a lot of them. He's got flair, he's got style, some of his penalties, the Panenkas, I always enjoy those. He had a really good free kick from right out there against Portland, the game, I think we won 6-2. He's had a lot of highlight reel goals. But then what I always come back to is when he was in Morelia, everybody thought of him as a striker or someone that just scored big goals or exciting goals. But when he came here, he understood that, his partnership with Nico Ladero, they did a lot of good defending. They were always the start of a good defensive team. He's smart about taking things away from our opponents. So I was impressed always with that as well.
What about the teammate and person?
Great. Good teammate. Funny guy. Guys don't like him. A little up and down, but he's always brought a smile to his teammates in the club.
Kind of an off-the-field question here. There were some rumors about Freddie Montero maybe going to Deportivo Cali. Was Freddie one of those guys that you just thought he was going to be here for this 50th year with the club? Your thoughts on that?
I hope so. I think there's still some sliver of hope of ongoing negotiations, but right now we're at an impasse.